He broke into their house and called his biological father, confessing to him what happened.
What did he say happened after she fell asleep?
He said he got on top of her and choked her. He said, I choked that.
Did he seem proud of it?
Yes.
Did he seem to show any kind of remorse?
No, ma'am. He pulled her out of the car and realized that she was still breathing. He said he got back in the car and ran her over until she looked like spaghetti.
What's his demeanor as he's telling you?
He was excited.
We need to talk. We need to talk about Wade Wilson. Not this Wade Wilson, this Wade Wilson. And why thousands of women are making this man go viral, and thousands of women are writing to this man in jail.
Wade Wilson's receiving an interesting number of messages from the outside. The Lee County Sheriff's Office says that Wade Wilson has received 3,903 messages since June 12th of this year. And that happens to be the same day he was convicted of killing Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz. Deputies say he's accepted 279 requests for communication, 754 pictures. The sheriff's office had to reject 163 of those pictures. Let's just say that they were inappropriate. He also got 65 letters. Now, Wilson's going to be sentenced on July 23rd, but here's the problem. His attorneys have filed a motion either asking for a new trial or an acquittal of Christine Melton's murder and 2 other charges.
I can fix him. He doesn't deserve the death penalty. This man killed 2 women within hours of each other. And his ex, thank the Lord, made it out alive, but she also could have been one of the women. Wade Wilson was convicted of murder of Christine and Diane. 2 women that he was not at all involved with, just 2 women that he met and killed. One after he fled a bar, leaving his then girlfriend at the time with her car keys, took her car, met a woman who he then murdered, and then a couple hours later murdered another for no reason at all. But you can change him. Why does he not deserve the death penalty? Because you find him attractive? So if he was a creepy looking 50-year-old man, then it would be okay. The death sentence would be okay. I am so concerned for humanity, this generation. We are thirsting over this murderer. He is going viral on TikTok right now. There are countless edits of this man, little clips put together from his trial to songs. Oh my gosh, I was showing my mother this situation the other night, and we come across this.
Come here, big boy.
I am concerned. I had to talk to you guys about this. He killed a woman that he met that night, strangled her.
He just said he met a girl at a bar. They went back to her house, hung out for a little bit, and then she fell asleep.
What did he say happened after she fell asleep?
He said he got on top of her and choked her. He said, I choked that bitch.
Tried to get her body into the vehicle, but couldn't because of rigor mortis, so left her.
He said he stayed in the house for a little while, and then he rolled her up and was going to try to put her in her trunk, but he couldn't lift her. He said that he felt like rigor mortis had started to set in.
And when he said her trunk, it was the trunk of her car he was going to put her in?
Yes, ma'am.
So what did he tell you he did when he couldn't get her body into her own trunk?
He left her there and took her car.
Then fled the scene, called up his girlfriend at the time that he left, tried to hurt her, then ran into another random woman and murdered her. Ran her over until she looked like spaghetti.
What did he say about the second girl?
He said he saw her walking down the street and stopped and asked her for directions, and she got in the car with him.
What did he say happened once she got in the car with him?
He said he reached over and choked her.
And did he tell you that he choked her while he was driving?
Yes, ma'am.
What did he tell you about the situation when he got to the place where he was going to dump her body?
He said that he pulled her out of the car and realized that she was still breathing.
What did he tell you he did when he realized she's still breathing?
He said he got back in the car and ran her over until she looked like spaghetti.
But then he broke into a family's home who happened to just have left their home. He broke into their house and called his biological father, confessing to him what happened. So for all the people out there saying he didn't do it, he's innocent, he literally confessed to his father what he did.
Did he seem to show any kind of remorse?
No, ma'am.
Do you know where he's at when he's telling you these things?
I just knew he was in a house he broke into when he was running from the police.
And his father then called the police, and I'm so glad he did, so that no other woman could get hurt. I believe he's now taking it back that he didn't do this.
Did you, Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not a monster. Yeah, I'm not a saint either by any means. I've made bad decisions in the past, of course. It doesn't worry me. It worries me only because of the level of corruption around here.
We learned some of that evidence may include a confession, which Wilson says he was forced to make after he was charged.
When coming to jail, I knew that I had to get something out there as far as a confession because I was told to do that. Otherwise, my parents were going to be harmed. My children were going to be harmed.
Wilson's own father spoke on the record. He told investigators Wilson called him after spending the night with Christine Melton, asking for help. She was a server at a Cape Coral bar. Wilson's father said his son admitted to...
I was forced. That wasn't a call that I willingly wanted to make. As far as Diane Ruiz, I never ran across her, never seen her, and there's nothing that will say otherwise than that.
Are you just trying to discredit the people who are testifying against you at trial?
Absolutely not. No, I'm just trying to tell the truth.
But he literally admitted himself. So I don't even know how I came across this situation because I'm not really on TikTok at all. I strictly go to TikTok for these videos. I saw Stephanie Sue do a video on this as well when I had already heard about him. She did a great job telling the full story, so you definitely should watch her video. I'm gonna link it down below. I'm just confused. There's now petitions of people voting if this man deserves the death penalty. He, quote, ran a girl over till she looked like spaghetti, and we're here thirsting over this dude. Imagine how these women's families feel, their loved ones feel, and people are blowing up this man because they find him attractive. We don't like him, we just like his tattoos. Do you see the Nazi symbols? The stitched smile. He didn't even have all these face tattoos until he got into jail. I'm just gonna insert this clip of Stephanie Sue explaining the tattoos that he has. You like his tattoos? Let's go through the meanings of them.
And when someone tells them, hey, this is actually insane, they say, we don't like what he did, but we just like his face tattoos. And see, I have a problem with that. Let us have a full rundown of some of his tattoos and their meanings, shall we? Even after some of these people have been told what the tattoos mean, they still don't care though. I'm just gonna preface that. He has the word live tattooed on his fingers, L-I-V-E. He has TTG tattooed on the right side of his forehead, which allegedly stands for time to go or train to go, as in ready to fight. He has bred for war tattooed in big letters under his chin, again, as in ready to fight, ready for war. He has the letters NMM on his left jaw. That the meaning seems a bit more up in the air, but some people believe that it's a reference to Deadpool, the Marvel character. Wade Wilson is the Deadpool's name in the movie. Deadpool's alter ego is Wade Wilson, and Deadpool actually gets M-Day tattooed on his body for the day that the mutants lost their power. So some people think it's a reference to his name being Deadpool, but it's very unclear. Around his eye, he has the words, "Why so serious?" which is likely a reference to Heath Ledger's iconic line in 2008's The Dark Knight as the Joker. And then he has the words, "Ha ha ha," tattooed underneath. He also has a wannabe Glasgow smile tattooed onto his face, which is, you know, where the Joker has his lips cut to his ears. He also has the number 14 on the right side of his neck, which is a white supremacist mantra that stands for the 14 words they live by, which is, we must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children. He has the number 88 tattooed on his neck next to the 14, which is the numeric code for the 8th letter of the alphabet, aka H. So 88 would be HH, and for white supremacists, it stands for Hail Hitler. And the combination of the numeric codes 14 and 88 is typically a very white supremacist number. He also has 2 Nazi symbols, one under his right eye. Yeah, in case you're like, well, no, the 1488 could mean something else. Maybe it's January 4th, 1988. No, he has a Nazi symbol under his right eye and another one on his scalp. But a lot of the times the one on his scalp is hidden by his hair. It's huge. It takes up like half of the right side of his scalp.
I'm pretty sure the one on his fingers did not say live. I think it was evil, if you ask me. I get it. It's the girlies that love a bad boy, a villain type. I get it, okay? But this is real life. This man murdered 2 innocent women. And people are saying he doesn't deserve the death penalty. He needs therapy. He had a hard childhood. But that does not excuse this. There are tons of humans out there that have had a very rough upbringing and they're not out here killing people. These edits.
Come here, big boy.
There is whole fan accounts for this man with a good amount of followers too, and these videos get lots of views. Like, why does this account have 7,280 followers? Oh my gosh. I just came across this in real time. 85K. It says save Wade Wilson. There's a petition to sign in the description. Let's watch a few, okay? Let's watch a few edits. Like, what is happening? And this has 8.2 million views. 8.2 million views. $1.7 million views. Literally what? I'm laughing because it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like this generation needs help. What is going on? They're calling him the Joker killer, the death pool killer because his name is Wade Wilson. Oh my gosh, this reference to Joker in this clip with this woman lawyer. I'm literally speechless. Let's read some of the comments, shall we? He knows what he's doing. He makes me weak. Although he is a criminal, he is creative in passion and love. I adore a man who has a heart that knows love, regardless of his crimes. A heart that knows love? I'm sorry, but a man that knows love is not leaving a corpse looking like spaghetti. I couldn't sit a second near him. I would melt. Oh my effing gosh, he just made my heart drop. I feel the need to write to him. It's time for me to log off. Apparently y'all are sending photos to him of you like nude and everything. He's not getting those, honey. The comments go on and on and on like this. Like, it's insane. Like I said, I understand. It's the villain, the bad guy. I also am mentally not well. I find the Joker from the Joker movie very attractive. He's been my lock screen. I have a frame TV, Samsung the frame TV, and the artwork is a photo of the Joker. So I'm mentally a little ill as well. But this man, this is not a storybook. This is not a movie. And you cannot change him, okay? You could have been one of the girls. And it's just, making edits like this when it's not a fictional character is just so disrespectful to the people that have been hurt by this man, the family members and the friends of the women that were brutally murdered. This is a real life situation that should not be romanticized. He should not be going viral and romanticized online. I wanted to get on here and talk about it a little bit because I'm baffled by the situation. And I'm really into true crime. Sometimes I make true crime videos on this channel, so I wanted to talk about this. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Have you been seeing Wade Wilson all over your TikTok page? It's okay for you to find him attractive. As someone who finds the Joker attractive, I see the vision. But this is real life. We should not be sitting here making edits. That's just my opinion. Let me know your opinion down below. I love you guys, and I hope to see you in my next video. Stay safe out there. Bye.